The DJI FPV drone is about to be 1 year old. Would I recommend it? Is this still a drone to buy in 2022? Let's find out. What's up guys, welcome back to yet another one of my videos. Thank you for tuning in to my channel once again. And today we're going to be talking about specifically the DJI FPV drone. This thing was released in March of 2020. So, we are approaching its 1 year anniversary and I just want to give you my 1 year impressions. Is this a drone that I will recommend in 2022? And is this a drone that I will still buy in 2022? And to sum it all up and make this as simple as possible, the answer is yes. Yes, three folds. Yes, yes, yes. 3 times yes. And why do I say yes so confidently, you may ask? And the reason is because this drone, I started my FPV journey, I want to say August of 2019. So I've been flying drones now for almost 2 years. And I started with regular quads from iFlight, started with the small DC-2, then the Bumblebee. Actually, the Bumblebee was my first drone. And then eventually DJI released this DJI FPV drone. And I said I wasn't going to buy it just because of the characteristics. And of course, everything I say I'm not going to buy, go ahead and buy. And why am I still recommending this drone in 2022? And that is because of all the safety features that this drone has. I mean, I don't think there's a better FPV drone out there that gives you the sense of security that the DJI FPV will give you, right? The telemetry on this drone is incredible, where it tells you how many satellites you have. It locks onto satellites really fast. It tells you your speed, your altitude, and when you get stuck in a pinch, right, you press that home button or you press that end button on your radio, and the drone just hovers, locks right into place exactly where you was. And if you needed to come home on its own, it'll return home. There's not a single FPV drone out in the market that would do that. Now there's drones out there that have GPS, right? Custom built drones or drones that you may buy from iFlight, etc. FPV quads, I should say, not drones. And those are great, and you have some features on there, but nothing is going to give you the range that this will give you. I mean, this DJI FPV is equipped with OcuSync 3. OcuSync 3, I mean, look where I'm at right now. Look at this location. I flew all the way across to that island and came back without a problem. This drone just packs so many features that it's just hard to say no. And now you can actually find it for $9.99, I believe, right? On Amazon, Best Buy over the holiday season, they made this bundle $9.99. Now, I did make some upgrades, which I think are worthwhile since my purchase. As you can see here, I have the Acon prop adapters, which will allow you to mount regular FPV props. These are the Ethics P4s. This is thanks to the advice of Ken, Original Dobo. He, put this on his drone. He said that it changed the flight characteristics dramatically, and it did. I see zero prop wash when flying this drone out because of these props. And I know there's several other props that you can buy, but to me, the P4s have been the best. And then, as you can see up here, I also have a GoPro mounted. Now, some people do prefer to mount a GoPro and some don't. Why do I prefer to mount a GoPro? Well, because the camera quality from this camera absolutely sucks. It's trash, it's terrible. I will never use it. The dynamic range on it is terrible. As well as you can't shoot in 30 frames a second. You can only shoot 60 frames a second. You can't even switch down to 24 frames a second. I never understood why. And the stabilization that it comes with, the Rocksteady 1.0 from the original action camera, is absolutely terrible as well. This is why I like to mount my GoPro on top and really get some crispy cinematic footage like you saw today in this video. Now, flight time on this drone is about 7 minutes, right? And even 1 year later, I'm still getting about 7 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes, depending on how aggressive you are on your throttle. With the GoPro mounted on top, I'm getting 3 to 4 minutes, again, all depending on how aggressive you are. When I'm just cruising, kind of like, you know, taking it easy on the throttle, I am able to get 5 minutes with a GoPro mounted on top without a problem. The arm braces is also something that I installed. Now, I know that some people complain about the weight and they're like, oh, you're adding 30 grams more, but guess what? This thing is already a brick. This thing is over 900 grams. So if I add 30 grams and I'm carrying a GoPro and I'm carrying original Dobos helmet, hood here, who cares about weight? I'm the type of pilot that I never cared about weight when it comes to FPV, because I'm not doing all those freestyle maneuvers, and I will never do freestyle with this drone. So again, I said I wasn't gonna make this a long video, just wanna keep it short and sweet. Should you buy the DJI FPV in 2022? My recommendation, if you're flying over water, or if you like mountain surfing, or you want to take adventures, I wouldn't do that with my Chimera long-range quad. I would do that with the DJI FPV. I feel such a sense of security on this drone here that I don't get in any other quad that I own. So yes, the answer is I would absolutely recommend you to buy this in 2022. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them in the comments box below, and I'll be sure to answer them. Let me know what your thoughts are. Did you buy a DJI FPV? Are you looking for a DJI FPV in 2022? For $1,000, you can't go wrong. There may be a new one coming out there. I hear that it's going to be a sub 250 drone. I'm not interested in that. This thing will absolutely serve its purpose now and in the future. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. Peace.